Greetings, fellow citizens! Today we are testing the trick Caterpillar. I don't own a Caterpillar, but I can do this because Jack Axton lent me his Caterpillar. Here she is, in the pirate skin. And we are starting as always small, firing one size 1 missile. Shields front side 99, stern at maximum. Let's do it one more time. Shields front side 99, stern at maximum. I did it one more time because in 3.3.x one size 1 missile aimed at the front only affected the front shield, not the side shields. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe something changed. And we are firing one size 2 missile now. This looked like front and left side. Let's do it one more time. One size 2 missile, one more time. Okay, shields front side 99, stern at maximum. And we are shooting one size 3 missile now. Shields front side 98, stern at maximum. And one size 4 missile on the way. Shields 95 front side, stern at maximum. And 6 size 4 missiles, fire. Shields front side 75, stern at maximum, and again the front is red. So shields were still at 75% front side stern max, and the front already takes massive damage. This is exactly the same bug we have since 3.3. Poor little Caterpillar. But I can't see any cosmetic damage. So we are shooting 6 size 4 missiles one more time. This time we are aiming at the rear of the Caterpillar and firing. Now we have stern side 75% front max, and for those who say it's a new mechanic, no, it's not a new mechanic. If it would be a new mechanic, it wouldn't matter if I would hit the front or the rear. So this is a bug. The more stretched, the more elongated the shape of a ship is, the more the ship is affected by the bug. It's most likely caused by shield faces shrinking and gaps appearing. So if you are shooting 6 size 4 missiles at the front, shields are at 75%, but you are taking massive damage already because the front is stretched. If you are shooting 6 size 4 missiles at the rear, the shields are at 75%, but you don't take any damage because the rear isn't as stretched as the front. If it would be a new mechanic, like, okay, we have this new mechanic, some of the damage is just passing the shields, then it wouldn't matter if you would hit front or rear, but it does, so it's a bug. And now we are firing torpedoes, one size 5 torpedo. Shields front side 94, stern at maximum. 2 size 5 torpedoes. Shields front side 87, stern at maximum, and again massive damage to the front with shields still at 87% front side, stern max. But I can't see any cosmetic damage. And one more time, 2 size 5 torpedoes. This time we are aiming at the rear. And fire. Shields stern side 87, front max, and no damage. Again, if this would be a new mechanic, that some of the damage is just passing the shield, then there wouldn't be any difference between front hits and rear hits. And the big boys shooting one size 9 torpedo. Shields front side 82, stern at maximum. And 2 size 9 torpedoes. Shields front side 66, stern at maximum, and again we have massive damage to the front. Shields still at 66% front side. And 2 size 9 torpedoes one more time, this time aimed at the rear, firing. Stern side 66, front at maximum, and again no damage when aiming at the rear, but massive damage when aiming at the front. And we are shooting now 3 size 9 torpedoes. Shields 52, front side, stern at maximum, the front of the ship is red, and we are in a damage state with warning lights, smoke and sparks. Let's take a short look. Looks kinda nice. Let's go back and see what we can still do.
Your flares are online.
So, stabilize. Normal SCM speed, afterburner. We have our guns, and this looks like normal flight controls. And we are firing 3 size 9 torpedoes one more time. This time aimed at the rear. Firing. Shields 52, stern side, front at maximum. We have some red areas at the stern, and we are in a damage state with warning lights. And 4 size 9 torpedoes. This was a kill in T.X, and I'm sure it still is. Firing. I don't want to repeat myself over and over, so I have those two memes and I use missiles and torpedoes just as a yardstick. Where do I rank the Caterpillar in 3.4.x? You can see I now include the full shield generators and the full shield hit points. That's the same setup as the 600i has, and a little bit more shield hit points than the Reclaimer. But for now the Caterpillar is by far the most fragile ship of all the ships with large size 3 shield generators. You can see this very clearly here. 6 size 4 missiles aimed at the front red already, but not here and not here. And same with 2 size 5 torpedoes, front red, nothing here, and 2 size 9 torpedoes, front red, nothing here and nothing here. So let's take a look at the comparison. Orange is Caterpillar in 2.6.3, blue in 3.2, yellow in 3.3 and pink in 3.4. Like all the other ships with large shield generators, the Caterpillar benefited from the buff 2 size 3 shields in 3.3, which was needed to save the poor Hammerhead, which was way too fragile. However, unlike the other ships, the Caterpillar didn't benefit much. Before the buff, 3 size 9 torpedoes were a kill, and after the buff 4 size 9 torpedoes. And the Caterpillar has this huge problem with her shape. The Caterpillar gets damaged by 6 size 4 missiles, or 2 size 5 torpedoes, or 2 size 9 torpedoes aimed at the front already. And this is a huge problem. I often say, okay, we have now quite a lot of ships that are taking damage, even though shields are way above 0, but it's not a big problem. The Caterpillar is an exception. Why is this? Well, the Caterpillar can be killed without shields going down or going down much, so the pilot doesn't even know that he is in danger. And why is this? I'm not sure. I know for a fact that you can shoot at the spikes at the front of the Caterpillar. The shields don't even notice anything and you can kill a Caterpillar that way. Black Dragon Tooth tested this. And I suspect that when the Caterpillar gets damaged by missiles and torpedoes, the shields are shrinking and gaps in the shields appear and let the damage directly through to damage the hull. But this is just, I'm not totally sure if this is the reason why, but there is a problem. This is a bug. And if I would own a Caterpillar, I would let CIG know that this is serious and that this has to get fixed very, very soon. Because like I said, you can pilot your Caterpillar and you don't even notice that you are very, very close to getting killed because your shields don't even react. This has to get fixed. And let's take a look at the calculation. Here's the numbers of size 9 torpedoes. Here the shield values are calculated and here the shield values are observed. And I often say it was always a perfect match in 2.6.3, even for more than one missile and torpedo hit. And since 3.0 it's only a perfect match for the first missile or torpedo hit. And you can see this very clearly here. One size 9 torpedo perfect match, calculated and observed, and the more torpedoes we are shooting, the more there's a difference between calculated values and observed values. And those 2.7% and here those 7% damage are going somewhere. They are going into the hull and damaging the hull directly. And this is a bug and not a new mechanic. If it would be a new mechanic, let's say we have now this fancy new mechanic that a certain percentage of the damage is ignoring the shields and damaging the hull directly, then there wouldn't be any difference between front hits and stern hits. But there's a huge difference. So this is not a new mechanic, this is a bug. And again, if you own a Caterpillar, let CIG know that this is an important bug and has to get fixed very soon. I hope you found this interesting. I hope you had fun watching this video and see you next time. Bye! I decided to put this at the end of my toughness test videos from now on. If you already know this, then just skip it. So how tough is your chip? There are different factors, and I start with the hard factors. How many shield hit points does the shield generator provide? What armor does the chip have? Right now all chips only have some generic armor values. And how many hit points do different parts of your chip have? Then we have soft factors. How big is your chip? How many shield faces are hit by an attack? And how easily are certain parts of your chip getting destroyed? For instance, some chips are prone to losing wing guns or wings. And then we have bugs. Right now we have a bug that the shields don't cover the whole shape of the chip, especially when the shape is elongated.